Welcome to the gig economy. Maybe you're driving for Uber, delivering food with DoorDash, or freelancing online from your favorite coffee shop, or maybe you're juggling a dozen side hustles at once. Pet sitting, tutoring, selling crafts on Etsy, or even renting out a spare room. No matter how you earn, here's the reality. You're not just working gigs, you're running a business, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. The IRS might not send you a business license, but they absolutely see you as a business owner. That means taxes, paperwork, and responsibilities you might not expect. And here's the truth. If you're not tracking your money is tracking you straight into trouble. Missed deductions, surprise tax bills, and financial stress can sneak up fast. But don't worry. Treating your gig work like a real business is the first step to staying in control, keeping more of what you earn, and building a stable future. Bookkeeping might sound boring, but for gig workers, it's a game changer. In this video, we're going to break down, in plain English, how to track your gig income, what to do about taxes, and why keeping good records can save you from headaches later. Imagine this. You're at tax time, scrambling to remember which expenses you can deduct, or worse, you miss out on money you could have saved. Bookkeeping helps you actually keep more of what you earn. No fancy apps, no spreadsheets if you don't want them. Just practical steps you can start today. A common mistake? Forgetting to log small expenses like gas or supplies, which add up fast. Or losing track of payments from different apps, making it hard to know your real income. With simple bookkeeping, you'll avoid these pitfalls, feel more in control, and make smarter decisions for your gig business. When you're working in the gig economy, tracking your finances is key. Every dollar that hits your Venmo, PayPal, or direct deposit from gig platforms, that's income. This includes payments from rideshare apps, food delivery, freelance gigs, and even those one-off projects you pick up on the side. And yes, even those tips or cash jobs count too. If someone hands you cash for a job, or you get a tip outside the app, make sure to record it. Pro tip: screenshot or download every weekly report from your gig apps. These reports are your proof of income, and they can disappear if you don't save them. Don't rely on the apps to hold your payment history forever. Some platforms only keep records for a few months, so back up your data regularly. Understand what counts as income. This means not just your main gig, but also referral bonuses, incentives, and any reimbursements you receive from platforms. Now let's talk expenses. The IRS lets you deduct business expenses, but only if you track them. This can make a big difference at tax time. Here's what's usually fair game. Mileage if you're driving, your phone bill, software subscriptions, and even parking fees or tolls you pay while working. Gear like a new laptop, delivery bags, or even a high-quality phone case if you use your phone for work, can all be tracked as expenses. Even part of your home can count if it's your workspace. If you have a dedicated area for work, you may be able to deduct a portion of your rent, utilities, or internet bill. Keep every receipt, digital or paper. Use a notebook, spreadsheet, or an app to log your expenses as you go. Take photos of receipts right away, and consider using an expense tracking app to stay organized. Create folders or envelopes for each category: income, expenses, mileage, and tips. This makes tax season much less stressful. Rule of thumb: if you're spending it to earn money, track it. The more detailed your records, the easier it is to maximize your deductions and stay on top of your finances. Mileage is one of the biggest tax deductions for gig workers. 70 cents per mile in 2025. That adds up fast, especially if you're driving for rideshare or delivery apps every day. Don't just eyeball it or guess your miles. You could be leaving hundreds, even thousands of dollars on the table. There are a few ways to track your mileage accurately. You can use your phone's GPS history, which automatically logs your routes. Or try a mileage tracking app. Some are free, and they'll start and stop tracking as soon as you begin driving for work. If you prefer old school, keep a simple logbook in your car. Just jot down the date, your starting and ending locations, the purpose of the trip, like a DoorDash delivery or Uber ride, and the miles driven. Consistency is key. Now let's talk about your money. Open a separate bank account just for your gig work. It doesn't have to be a fancy business account. Even a basic checking account works. This way, every payment from Uber, Instacart, or TaskRabbit goes into one place, and you use that account for all your gig-related expenses. Why bother? Imagine it's tax time. Instead of sifting through months of mixed-up transactions, you have a clear record of your income and expenses. If the IRS ever comes knocking, you're ready with organized paperwork. Plus, separating your accounts helps you see exactly how much you're earning and spending on your gig work, so you can make smarter decisions all year long. Real gig workers say this one step saved them hours of stress and even helped them catch missed payments or overcharges. So, track your mileage, separate your accounts, and set yourself up for success. Freelancers don't get taxes taken out. That's your job now. It can feel overwhelming, but with the right habits, you'll stay ahead all year. Set aside at least 20 to 30% of your income for taxes, every single week. Some freelancers even open a separate savings account just for taxes, so they're never tempted to spend what they owe. Quarterly estimated taxes are your new friend. And honestly, they keep the IRS off your back. Mark those deadlines on your calendar and set reminders so you never miss a payment. Once a month, take 30 minutes to review what you made, what you spent, and what you need to set aside. This habit helps you spot trends, catch mistakes, and plan for slow months. Consistency equals sanity when April hits. One gig worker I know sets a recurring tax check-in on the first Sunday of every month, and swears it's the reason she never panics at tax time. You don't need a CPA, and you don't need complicated software. A simple notebook, a spreadsheet, or even a stack of labeled envelopes can do the trick. Use what works, maybe a notes app, maybe a basic tracker, maybe something smarter that auto-categorizes for you. The key is to pick a system you'll actually stick with. Whatever keeps you consistent is what's best. One freelancer I spoke to uses color-coded folders for receipts and swears by it. Another sets aside time every Friday to log expenses and rewards herself with her favorite coffee. Don't forget to track deductible expenses, things like mileage, supplies, and even part of your home internet. The more organized you are, the more you'll save when it's time to file. Automate what you can, set up automatic transfers for tax savings, and subscribe to a newsletter or two for tax tips. Staying informed is part of staying ready. The bottom line, staying organized year-round means less stress, more savings, and more time to focus on what you do best. You've got this. The gig economy gives you freedom, but that freedom comes with responsibility. To truly protect your hustle, you need to stay organized and proactive. Don't just track your income. Keep a close eye on your expenses, set aside money for taxes, and always have a backup plan for slow months. Bookkeeping isn't about being an accountant. It's about making sure you know where your money's going, so you're never caught off guard. Watch out for common pitfalls, like mixing personal and business finances, forgetting to save for taxes, or ignoring small expenses that add up over time. These mistakes can cost you big in the long run. Remember, protecting your money means protecting your hustle and your future. If you want to keep leveling up, hit subscribe for more weekly breakdowns, tips, and real talk about thriving in the gig economy. Join a community made for gig workers by gig workers, where we share advice, support, and strategies that actually work. Protect your hustle, stay in control, and remember, you're not alone on this journey.